Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Please forgive me if I'm trying to keep my tone of voice down. I'm trying not to wake up my son. So today I want to hang out with you guys. I want to do some cooking and talk about some methods to cook and ideas for things for right now, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm experiencing I'm experiencing food shortages in my area. And so I need to really improvise and try to figure out how to manage with a lot less. And so today I'm going to be making a soup and I'm going to bring you with me. But first, I really wanted to show you the meat that I purchased the other day from the meat processing facility. Okay guys, so this is my cat, Kip. Oh my gosh, whoa, he really needs some attention here right now. And so all of my cats have just been going completely crazy lately. And so in this video, I am going to not just take you through what I'm making today. Oh, that feels really gross. Yuck. But also I'm going to take you along with me over a period of a few days, just some different things going on when I pick up my meat and when I try to go grocery shopping in the current situation we're dealing with, and the unexpected situations that arise as the days have gone on. What the heck? Like I said, this is Kit. Oh my goodness. He's very loving right now. So I just picked up my order of meat and I hope I can get it to fit in my freezer. I'm heading out. I have to drive about an hour right now to get to a store because I ordered groceries and they have a grocery pickup service, which is awesome. You just pull up and they put it in the trunk. So we're gonna do that first, and then I will take you along for some other things that I have planned. So I ordered $140 worth of stuff from the grocery store, and this is what I came back with after driving for 2.5 hours total, you know, there and back. Yep, some stuff that I don't normally buy, so just in case I can't get fresh items, which it seems this was a good choice to get these little things, and some lemon zest. I know it seems really weird. I also did get a bag of potatoes and onions and a small bag of apples, so, and a pizza, which is just random for my son, which I'm grateful for because he's gonna eat that right now. But seriously, I thought I was gonna have a car full of stuff, so it just goes to show you we're in a situation and we're running low on the basics. The snow is starting to melt, which is awesome. We got more snow a few days ago on my driveway here, but in the summer it's so beautiful and there's butterflies everywhere on my driveway. For some reason they're really attracted to this area, but this is what it's like out here. It's really quiet. My cat wants to help us make some food. Kipper. Kipper. With making the soup, I'm going to start out by prepping some things, and I'm just using what I have. I just have a couple random onions. I was able to buy some onions at the grocery store yesterday, so I'm going to slice up some onions, some potatoes. I'm going to peel and chop them up, and then what else do I need? I need to cut up some garlic, and I will show you as I go through it, and I'll link to the recipe below. Like I said, this is just a basic recipe to build off from, and it tastes really amazing. I feel like the addition of bacon to this recipe really put it over the top and made it absolutely addictive and delicious. Okay, so now I'm gonna slice up the potatoes and put it in some water. This knife, I just want to show you guys, it's the brand Art Boil. It sounds really weird, but my son bought this for me for, I don't know if it was my birthday, I think it was, and it is better than all of my other knives, and I have some decent knives, and it's just really, really sharp, and I love it. So that was nice of him. He doesn't even remember buying it for me, but he did. He picked it out. Oh my goodness, my cats are getting into everything right now. Hold on a sec. I wanted to tell you guys something and now I can't remember. Oh my gosh, my cats. Spud, get down. Sorry. I'm really sorry. So I'm not a huge fan of potatoes, by the way, but like I said, you have to use what you have, and I don't know what it is when I eat potatoes, probably because they're so starchy and convert into sugar or something, but it just makes me feel like I'm not full, and it makes me feel like I'm hungry again right away. But gotta do what you gotta do. I thought of what I was gonna tell you guys. So I was able, at the grocery store, I was able to purchase organic potatoes because that's what they had available. And so I bought those, and I might use some of them, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them sit out until they start regrowing themselves. They start getting those eyes on them, and I'm gonna end up planting them. So my son went to this preschool many years ago, and I remember his teacher. She was amazing. We were all living in the country then too, but it was less remote than where I am now. Like, everything's less remote other than Alaska and probably the UP of, Michigan. So she would do what I just said with the potatoes, and she would grow them in Tupperware containers. I've seen people do it in buckets as well. So I think I'm going to do that in, maybe, I don't know, I could just grow it outside, so I'm not sure why I'm going to do it in a bucket or something, or a Tupperware, but I'll figure it out. I just need to do whatever is easiest and whatever will work the best with my situation. So those are all like ideas for you guys if you want to do something like that. If it works, I mean, why not do it? There are also other things that you can regrow pretty easily. And I've seen a lot of that on Pinterest before in the past, where they show people regrowing things on their kitchen counter, like a carrot, chives regrow so easily. They just regrow in my refrigerator, even if I don't do anything. Oh. I'm just gonna leave that there and then start on the garlic. I need about 4 garlic cloves. It's just pretty dried out, but if I would have left it in my refrigerator though, it really goes bad quickly in the refrigerator. There's my garbage pile. Last year we had a farmer's market, and at the farmer's market I would buy these huge homegrown cloves of garlic, or heads of garlic, and man, they were so amazing. I miss that stuff so much. I hope I'll be able to make those purchases again. And I was thinking, with all this stuff going on, I wish stores would, first of all, I wish all stores would do grocery pickup services. But besides that, if they don't have that, I wish some of them would set up shop like outside of the store, so you can purchase things outside, so you're not in an enclosed area, contracting the virus. This is my little method of cutting an onion. You gotta be really careful though. I've just always done it like this. I think I saw my mom do it like this when I was little. Otherwise, I don't know where I got this from, but it works decently well. Okay, I got a random question. Almost cut myself. Can cats have ADHD? Oh boy, what's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna start out the whole process. I already prepped, like you guys saw. This is an 8-quart pot, and I'm gonna use this to make the soup. I'm gonna start out by cooking the meat in this and then follow through with the rest of the steps. Now, I'm in a weird position with my son's soup because he does not want the same type of thing as me. So I have this smaller one. This is 4 quarts, so it's half the size. And I'm going to make him something out of this. But like I said, I don't have broth, so that's totally an issue. So I think I'm gonna start out with some water and bones, either beef bones that I have or chicken bones. My cat is trying to open the cabinet over there. And so then I'm gonna turn his into probably like a creamy, oh crap, I might need more potatoes, creamy cauliflower and cheese soup, something like that. But I need to see if I have any frozen cauliflower or not. Okay, so I filled up this 4-quart pot for my son with some water, and I put the chicken bones in there. I was gonna use beef, but I couldn't find it in my freezer. It's somewhere in there. But just having this cauliflower, cheesy cauliflower slash potato soup, I don't know. I just feel like he's growing. He needs some protein, and he needs some of the other nutrients from having the bones cook in there and make him a broth. So I'm doing that. And then I found this. This is it for the vegetables that I have. I have this, and then I have like a couple potatoes, and then I have this as well, so I'll use some of this in his soup. They're both pretty frozen right now. And then I'm gonna start cooking the pork in here, and then besides that I have the oven on because I'm gonna put some bacon in here. So now I've got my son's soup or broth starting to boil, and then I have 2 pounds of ground pork cooking for the base of my soup. And I just remembered the last time I made a similar type of soup, I used some of my Thai chilies, which are dried. Stuff like this is really convenient to have right now when we have shortages of things, and I use this all the time anyway. So I'm gonna take a couple of these. I'm not gonna include the seeds in what I'm cooking. I'm going to chop these open, slice them open, and then get rid of the seeds. They are so spicy. And then put the little chopped pieces in with the meat. So now my stuff is all in here. The potatoes are in here. Everything is just simmering, and I'm gonna leave it like that. I also added some bacon grease to both of them because it tastes kind of amazing. And with my son's, I'm going to get rid of the bones now because I don't have like all day to make this. Okay, so for my son's soup, what I've decided to do is I have the broth that I made, like a really basic, really light broth in there. And then I added a bag of riced cauliflower, and I have some bigger chunks. I actually cut them smaller, but I have a couple cups of cauliflower, like whole cauliflower that was frozen, cut up, and I'm gonna put that in last so there's some nice texture and chunks. But I've had to like continually keep adding more substance to his soup, and so I cut up 2 more potatoes, really small little slices. So once it's almost done and the rice cauliflower is cooked well enough, I'm going to use like an immersion blender to blend it up before I put in these pieces of cauliflower. And I'm trying to think of what else. He'll probably like some bacon sprinkled on top. Oh, and I have a little bit of heavy cream left, which I will probably use in his. Also, maybe I'll use some cheese, but I think it's all frozen right now, so we'll see what I can do with that. But he needs some cheese with the cauliflower soup. Does anybody know how many times you can use bones for broth? Because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to have access to chicken for a long time, and so I feel like I only boiled these for a short period of time for my son's soup, and I feel like I should recycle them again. Might be a bit weird, but I might just do that. Okay, so my soup is almost done. And right now I think I'm supposed to add kale, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use baby spinach. Like I said, I'm improvising with everything, and I did this last time and it worked just fine. I'm going to do slices, and the stems are totally fine too. Thin strips, that's what I meant to say. This knife is not very sharp though. I'll probably use double though. I'll add some more. I need some vegetables in there. Okay, so this is how my son's soup looks right now, and this is with no dairy yet, but now I'm just working on seasoning it. It needs to be salty enough, and I use some garlic and onion as well. I need to taste this. So as soon as I add any dairy, I can no longer taste it, so I really need the flavor to be amped up before I add that stuff. Okay, now it's pretty good. I feel like it still needs a little bit more salt. And I have this cheese here. which is expensive, and I wish I would have stocked up on more cheese. I don't need this expensive stuff all the time. So my soup is finally done. This is what it looks like. You can't have it without that bacon. It really just isn't the same. I tasted it. It's actually really quite spicy, and I did basically follow the recipe to some degree, but the amount of seasoning with salt and pepper is not enough, so I'm going to add some more of that. Come on, get down. Get down. Let go. Guys, I can't. I gotta cook now. I gotta go wash my hands. Please let go. Everything's okay. You're gonna be okay. Oh, he's holding on tighter. What are you doing? Please get down. Please. Please stop. Holy cow, what in the world? I get it. Are you okay? Okay, now you're biting me. Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh, ah. Okay. Okay. Trying to detach. He's just holding tighter. Okay. Okay.